Sketch 6, the analog serial, or analog read serial. We're going to use the potentiometer here. The setup for the potentiometer is exactly like, or almost exactly like, the infrared sensor. These pictures are a little hard to read. Let's look at mine for a second. Just like the infrared sensor, your black wire is connected to ground. This red wire is connected to voltage. And this white wire is connected to the Arduino. One difference here is instead of connecting to a digital pin, we're connecting to the analog pin. Potentiometers have values ranging from 0 to 1023. Unlike digital inputs that are just 0 or 1, you can have a range of values for your potentiometer. So you really only need these three wires. Black to ground, red to voltage, white is going to one of your analogs. PLTW tells you to use A0, so that's what I'm using, A0. Let's look at the code. A real simple code. I have a constant integer. I'm calling it pot pin. It's A0. Then I have an integer that can change values. We're calling it pot value. My void setup, we're going to have a serial at 9600. And we're going to set the pot pin to an input so we can read the value of our potentiometer. Coming down to the loop, we're just going to set the pot value equal to, instead of a digital read, we're using analog read, and we're going to read that pin A0, pot pin, and then we're going to print to the serial monitor whatever that pot value is. We'll wait 1 second to give the monitor time to catch up, and let's see what it looks like. Opening up our serial monitor. Right now my potentiometer's all the way down. Cranking it clockwise, I'm starting to raise the number. And we can raise it all the way up to 1023. And we can bring it back down and bring it back up. I'll show you some interesting things we can do with potentiometers after this. But that's all there is to the potentiometer. Let me know if you have questions.